there's this big gigantic couch and every subscriber is sitting on it and we're just like watching TV together and hanging out, and I want that to feel this way. So we're going to dig into D2. I don't know if TKO or Trisha is here, but right over there on the wall, see where I'm pointing? We got Yoongi in the glass. Break glass in case of emergency. Spicy? Shay, this isn't looking spicy. Must be the red. So if we have to go over and smash that glass, I don't want to do it because I don't want to clean it up. Oh, Mikey, is this you, bro? Yes! Mikey wearing his shirt too. I love it. That's great. Oh, that's great. Okay. So I want to take my time here. I want to focus on the art. I want to read the lyrics. Normally, we just kind of hop and bop around. I break my chair gradually and slowly. But I want to dig in here, and I want to because what you all have told me, it's like, and I never thought of this. All the music that I've listened to, not just BTS wise, but all the music I've listened to, an album is an album. It's a collection of songs. Like you pick the first song very strategically, you pick the last song. There's probably some pacing that happens, but a lot of you have told me that BTS's like album configurations of how their songs are and how the flow goes is very strategic. And I've never thought of that. I've never once, like even Mono, the amount of times that I've listened to Mono, I don't think I've ever actually like woven through it. So yeah, Mandy, I haven't done a deep dive on Mono yet. I've bopped through that thing 1,000 times, but yeah. So now I'm looking forward to getting into this, seeing what Yoongi's got to say. So I want to ask you this. You know I'm going to make my own opinion. I'm going to call my own shots, and I'll be real with you, and I'll give it to you straight. If you could label this album, D2, in one or two words, describing the mood, vibe of it, what would you say? I am curious. Some of you haven't heard it. Is that right? Raw, savage, real, evolution, personal journey, letting it go, real talk, mature. There's Versi, set free, understood, honest. This is, okay, wow, impactful. Reality check. One word, it's Yoongi. I love that. Growth from the original Agust-D. Honest and raw. Wow. That's great. See, and I feel like that's one of the things I've been saying about Yoongi for a while now. He's just so raw. It's like he seems guarded, and then when he comes out and he reveals himself, it hits hard. You know what I mean? It's like that guy that doesn't say anything, and then when he finally does, you're like, oh, wow. So, yeah, I think that's kind of like me. I just say all the things. And every once in a while, you're like, hey, that's pretty smart. Well, that's just because I use 3,000 words and 3 of them happen to sound good. Yoongi's the other side of that coin. So I'm really looking forward to this. All right, let me give you, let's see here. I'll try to keep this rolling as smoothly as I can. Well, Denise, make you stand up and listen. Well, I'm standing now. Fun meters are clean. Ready for some Yoongi up in here. Okay, let's see here. Let me give you my desktop so I can get these windows rolling. Okay. Let's see. We got playlists. Make sure we're good. Where did it go? I know I have. Oh, there it is. Wow. My whole setup is off. It's throwing me, people. Mandy, I have the anger bar up, and I know you can't see it. I don't think it's going to be necessary because this is an album listen. Like, I would think we're good, but Black Swan surprised us, right? So I'll keep an eye on it, but don't be afraid to remind me. As the anger bar manager, don't be afraid to remind me. Let's see. So we've got the playlist. Where's my playlist? There it is. So the first one is Moonlight. Is that right? Ooh, what's that, Tad? Tad says, unlike Junie's lyrics where you have to think about it, Yoongi's lyrics are where you feel it. Wow. Okay. Miso, this is my desktop. I'm just getting ready to pull up the songs and stuff. So first song is Moonlight. Question for you, and you have to think of it not from an entertainment standpoint for you, but for an album listen for me. Do I read the lyrics first, or do I listen to the song first? Talking about Moonlight. Give it to me straight. Give it to me straight. Look how freely I can move. Huh? Look at this. You ain't ready for this. Oh. Shiva says, listen. Ow. My knee. I'm 42. Oh, it's the worst. Song first and then lyrics. All right. Here we go. Moonlight. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. 3년이 지났네. Agust-D. 야, 솔직히 몇 곡 넣을지 잘 모르겠어. 그냥 씨발 그냥 하는 거지 뭐. Okay. Yo. 시작은 초라했지 됐고 그래 남산동 지하에서 이제는 펜하우스 한 남더히하 아직도 꿈에서 깨지 못하는 비트팬 내 머릿속 현실은 이상과 싸워 지겹게 내 가장 큰 적을 속아내화 그보다 더 지독한 내 안의 그럼과의 싸움 가끔씩 쉽게 원망해 왜 이런 삶을 살게 한지 내가 뭐를 하는지 음악을 사랑하는지 가끔씩 되물어 돌아갈 수만이 돌아갈 거냐고 글쎄 그건 고민 중 내가 가진 게 쉽게 얻은 것 같다가 씨발 예고생한 거 보상받는 것 같단 말은 아직 이게 엇보인 거 존나 높게 난 있는 거치는 공허 남산동에서 시작한 10년은 더 지났지만 그때랑 똑같네 머리가 복잡한 건 새벽에 맞는 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 내 삶에 많은 게 변했지만 뭐 저답 빛은 여전히 그대로라고 새벽에 맞는 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 변화는 모두에게 필연적이지 어떻게 변해가는지가 우리의 어빌지 가끔씩 내가 천재인 것 같다가도 가끔씩 내가 재능이 없는 것 같기도 해 어떨 땐 곡이 미친 듯이 나오다가 다시 막힐 때는 한없이도 막히도 하고 맞아 지금도 Verse 1은 존나 빠르게 쏟는데도 Verse 2는 진짜 안 나오네 죽자도 인생도 마찬가지겠지 뭐 안 해만 도 어차피 평행은 없어 선택의 문제라고 영원은 존재하지 않겠지 그 멋도 불멸의 주제는 존나게 부담스럽고 그냥 음악이 좋아서 시작한 게 딴데 내게 붙이는 수식어들은 가끔은 버겁네 어쩌겠어 그냥 달려야지 뭐 어쩌겠어 진 건 잡아야지 뭐 어쩌겠어 받은 건 갚아야지 뭐 부딪힐 것 같으면 더 세게 밟아 임마 새벽에 맞는 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 내 삶에 많은 게 변했지만 뭐 저답 빛은 여전히 그대로라고 새벽에 맞는 저답이 여전히 그때와 같네 변화는 모두에게 필연적이지 어떻게 변해가는지가 우리의 어빌지도
All right, so that was Moonlight. Moonlight. See, now you're reading the lyrics the whole time. Now I gotta dig into them. So I hope you're here for it. If you're not, you're gonna be. You know what I'm not a fan of right now is this lighting. I look like I'm in a horror movie. Not a fan. Let's see. Lyrics. Nope. Here we go. Moonlight. All right, let's see here. See, and I used to feel bad about the lyrics sometimes on the lives because I figured a lot of you, like, this stuff inside and out, but it always shocks me when you guys are like, I've never heard that song, or I didn't know it said that, or I didn't realize your hair could be so fluffy. Yeah, it can be, apparently. So I don't feel so bad now because we're learning together. Let's see here. Moonlight. A direct translation of the Korean title is That Moon. Suga played the beat of this track during a V-Live in 2019 as a sketch version for Epic High's Eternal Sunshine. Epic High. Where have I heard that? Was that one of the... Epic High. How do I know that? Is that did they do something with Epic High, or was somebody a fan of Epic High? What was going on? Oh, zooming in. Sorry. Let's see here. See if I can do that for you, because I'm on a Mac and I don't know how to use it. Zoom. Okay. Oh, that's a little too much. How is that? Is that better? Epic High is iconic. RM did a song with them. Okay. It's one of the groups that inspired me to. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know if somebody like V or Jimin was a fan or something. I can't remember. Okay, so what you co-wrote, he said, now that I listen to it again, it's so good. Should I use it for myself? I don't understand why it sounds good now. You know why? Because when you create something, you're too close to it. You end up wrapped up in this world of the project, and it's not until you step away for a while and forget all the flaws that you see when you're that close, then you get that fresh brain and you're like, oh man, this is really dope. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay. 3 years have passed, Agust-D. Honestly, I don't know how many songs to put in. Oh, yo, profanity check. Put on your earmuffs if profanity bothers you, because we got to get down to the nitty gritty. So we're going to be dropping some bombs. I got to know what Yoongi's saying. If he's saying it, we're getting in dirty. All right. Do I need to, though? Do I really need to? I'm just doing it. The beginning was small. Daegu, yeah, from a basement in Namsandong. He started his music career in a studio in the basement of a building in Daegu. Hip-hop file, never mind. To a penthouse in Hanam the Hill now. A Peter Pan who still can't wake up from his dream. In my head, the reality fights with the ideal tirelessly. My biggest enemy is the anger inside me. This is not where I thought this song was going. This was a little bit more of a bop, I thought. My biggest enemy is the anger inside me. The more dreadful is the battle with the laziness inside me. Speaking my language. Sometimes I resent God, asking why he made me live a life like this, what I'm doing, and if I love music at all. Man, okay. Wow, you called it. Raw. Honest. This is what I love about Yoongi. Oh, this is what I love about him. When he goes, he goes. Sometimes I ask myself if it's possible to go back. Will you go back? Well, I'll have to think more about that. One moment I feel like I've easily earned what I have. And the next moment I'm compensated for the fucking hard works I've done. But I'm still hungry. Would this be karma? The emptiness that I feel after flying fucking high. Although it's been more than 10 years since I started in Nam San Dong, it's the same that my head is a mess. Fuck that. Wow. Yoongi. Man. I know the translation isn't like perfect, right? But the message is there. But somehow Yoongi can take all of that emotion, as raw as it is, and without sugarcoating any of it, puts it into lyrics, into a form of art. That's crazy. That moonlight that shines on me at dawn, it's still the same as then. A lot changed in my life, but that moonlight is still the same. Huh. That moonlight that shines on me at dawn is still the same as then. Changes are fated to happen to everyone. Perhaps how we change is what our undertaking is about. Wow. Sometimes I feel like I'm a genius. Sometimes I feel like I have no talent. Sometimes songs write themselves like crazy. But then when I'm stuck like there's no way out. Yeah, right now. I wrote verse 1 fucking fast, but can't make verse 2 no matter how hard I rack my brain. Man, this is great. It probably would be the same for life, all or nothing. There's no parallel anyway. It's a matter of choice. There would be no eternity for anything. Being called immortal is fucking overwhelming. I started just because I liked music, but the adjectives they attach to my name feel too much sometimes. Wow. What can I do? I should just keep running. What can I do? I should just keep hold of things that I'm grasping. What can I do? I should just pay back what I've received. If you think you're going to crash, accelerate even harder, you idiot. Oh, I've heard that before. That moonlight that shines on me at dawn is still the same as then. A lot changed in my life, but that moonlight is still the same. Wow. Changes are fated to happen to everyone. Think about that line for a second. Instead of just blowing through it, think about that. Changes are fated to happen to everyone. Seems like an obvious statement, right? But then, when we're just do through life, and a change comes that we didn't expect, we're sideswiped. Perhaps how we change is what our undertaking is about. Wow, this is how we kick off the album, right? Wow, Moonlight. Now, there was a note that I missed I want to go back to. A Peter Pan who still can't wake up from his dream. Side note, during the press conference of the 2017 BTS Live Trilogy Episode 3, The Wings Tour, the final, Bang PD said, Suga once said, I don't want to be a grown-up. He said that if one does not lose his dream and devotes himself to achieve it, he is not an adult, but a boy. I think his words describe BTS in a nutshell. If one does not lose his dream and devotes himself to achieve it, he is not an adult, but a boy. Wow. They are also what inspired me when planning the album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. Jeez. Ain't no nonsense coming out of Yoongi, right? What is it you guys always say? Junie writes or raps, I can't remember which one it is. Junie writes or raps from his brain. Yoongi raps from his soul. And J-Hope raps from his heart. Is that right? Something like that. Wow. Man, if these songs are anything like this, I'm digging it. So that is right. Okay. Yoongi doesn't have a nonsense bone. Wow. What I'm doing, if I love music at all, it's like that internal dialogue that or is it monologue? Dialogue. I don't know about you. I'm not I'm not like, what did I, I talk to myself a lot. I got people up here you don't even know. Andy and Sam. Oh, it's just so annoying. All the nonsense that they say. It's not a monologue. It's a dialogue. But that internal dialogue that Jung has got between like the struggles of this, like, do I even like music? Like, do I have any talent at all? That internal struggle, bam, right on the page. I don't know how he does it. Wow. That's interesting. Junie makes you think, introspect. Jungi makes you feel internally. Hobie makes you see externally. Wow. That's it. Love that. So that was, what was that? Moonlight? Moonlight. See, this is how you get the music. Us bopping around and doing a little soj and shooting the money gun, that's just us hanging out. This is how you get it.